What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video here at Hostways Exotics. And as always, we are cleaning snake enclosures. So we got to get to work. We got a lot of work to do today, cleaning out waters and changing stuff out. So we're gonna be pretty busy this morning. Hope everybody's doing good early in the morning. Just gonna put this. I don't think our snake friend has made a poop. Get my tongs here. And hopefully the baby will stay asleep. That'd be the kicker right there. Okay. So where's my paper towel holder at? I'll probably get some gloves. Like I'm running low on these. I'm about a box of gloves, so I would have a sale on at the good old Harbor of the Freight. There we go. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and give you some fresh aguas. You can spray your enclosure down in general. Jesus. There we go. That's what we want right there. Now, just gotta fill them up with some fresh water. Cool. So this one is old timber rattlesnake. So I'll have to take this one out here, guys, because he is looking pretty good. There's no poop or anything in the enclosure, so I just want to give him a quick little misting, freshen up his water, and leave him alone. Which I'm gonna probably pull out this next snake. This one's gonna be a non-venomous snake. Oscillating tool. Heat pad still seems to be working good down here. I'm definitely gonna give him some fresh water. You doing there, Snake? All right. I guess I can pull this guy out. Show him to you. He's being a little sassy this morning. That's fine. There you go, guys. This is the OG original ball python that I got all the years ago. Still here. Still kicking. Still doing his thing. Still looking good. Pretty healthy snake. Not skinny. Hydrated. Iridescent color on him. He just shed recently, so he's looking pretty good. Yeah, this is a snake that started it all here at Hostways Exotics right here. This being a male, you know, he ain't gonna get super duper large, but I think that's a pretty awesome ball python. Got him from Petco too. Very first animal. Got it from the most dreaded place. We gotta feed him though. He don't look a little. He ain't like he hurting for nothing, but definitely needs to eat. He can eat a good little meat, good sized rat, and he'll be happy. But needless to say, I'm going to get my snake friend back in his cage. And let's clean this water bowl out, get him some fresh water and be done. Because we gotta keep on moving and grooving. We got a lot of stuff to do today. I'm gonna come out my jacket here. It's a little chilly outside. It's finally starting to cool down some. We're gonna have to plug up our heater either today or tomorrow. Help make sure our reptiles and stuff make it through the winter. Stay good and warm. Oh, this little bit all kind of shit. Oh, shut, dude. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna take this one outside and rinse it out. Fill this unit up with some water. water. So I'll be back out here training it soon. All right, friend. There you go, friend. Fresh water for you. Oh, that's 2 snakes down. And a whole bunch more to go. Then we can take our snake shed and throw it in our giant bucket of snake shed here. Maybe one of these days I can end up sending this stuff out and give it to some subscribers, which would be cool. Put it up here. I've never been using that enclosure too much. Cool. All right, so let's get you guys centered up over here. And then we're gonna be working on here. Like we got 20 people, 18 people here. Appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with us. Might take me a little sip, you know, a little sip of some coffee early in the morning. We gotta feed some snakes. Get all these guys' cages cleaned out. We may have to change out some mulch over here. Huh. All right, let's keep on going. Let's see. This one ain't looking too bad either. I think I'm just gonna give him a good spray down and then give him some fresh water as well. Let's get our water container. Looks like we want to go through our stock stuff as well. Let's see what all we're missing. Yeah, we're definitely gonna use paper towels this week. That's another thing about running the business is stocking things. You wouldn't have to think about having to have stock on things like trash bags, gloves, paper towels for one, trash bags again. You go through a lot of trash bags. You gotta have mulch. You gotta have bedding for the rats. Gotta keep food in stock for the rats. The rats are the food for the stock food for the snakes. So we gotta keep all of them together. And then any other like little odds and end things from SD cards for cameras. They go bad from time to time. Microphones, different types of microphones. Can't just have just one. What else? That's just some of the things I know for a fact that I got to make sure I keep stocked up. Air fresheners for air filtration and things like that. So I don't really use any air purifiers, but I do have a couple of air fresheners that I set on automatic timers, so that way they spray and help keep it a little bit more smelling good in here. But the air does flow in and out with the air conditioner cutting in on, so it helps get some of the old air out and new air in. But I need to work on a filtration system so we can make sure we keep it smelling good in here. It doesn't stink or anything. That's the purpose of cleaning every weekend and every Sunday and flopping back and forth. But you know, it can have a little smell in here. But hey, what can you do when you keep a whole bunch of animals? Let's keep on rolling. All right, so I don't know if anybody Well, we do got some comments here. Let's see. Trousers next to women, man. Holy reptile farm. I see the Gundam boxes. What Gundams are they? Oh, some people got some there's some people with some culture in here. Oh, thank you. I like people ask questions like that. This is just a few of them. I have a lot more than what I just have here. Because these are just some old boxes. So I'm an OG fan of the original Gundam Wing Assault. Well, I know that's not the original, but Gundam Wing Assault and stuff. So this is Sandrock. And then I also like, what was it? Gundam, G Gundam. Yeah, that's what it was, G Gundam. So I don't know if you know anything about Odomo Kashu from G Gundam, because he had two Gundams. I gotta find the Shining Gundam, which is the one I really wanted, but I think they're pretty cool, personally. So that is my burning Gundam. This fist of mine is burning red. This loud roar tells me to grasp victory. Anyway, and here's a Sandrock. Pretty cool Gundam. I got another one inside that I haven't put together, and I have one that I got half put together. We also have the Angel Wing Zero. He's a little dusty. Oh, here we go. I like the Angel Wing Zero. It's probably one of my favorite Gundams of all time. And then we got Gundam Barbatos. You know what that one is. I'll leave him there. He's kind of wobbly. It's hard to get him to sit still. Pretty cool stuff, though. Appreciate you for asking. He said he got the Zaku one kit. Okay, yeah, I definitely want one of them Zaku's for real. I mean, I feel like if you got a Gundam collection, you gotta have a Zaku in there somewhere. People know what that is. Now, are you talking about the red or are you talking about the green Zaku? I'm pretty sure that's what they come in like a maroon or like a green color. I prefer to have both, but having the collection. Because I thought about making a YouTube channel, like a kit building channel, which was fun. The one video I did make, I never really posted it because it got lost whenever I switched over from Windows to Mac, on my old laptop, and it took me quite some time to edit that video. So was not a big fan, but I do enjoy putting them together. Jesus fucking Christ. Which we get some of the bigger snakes out. A little while, but if there ain't no need to take them out, then ain't no need to take them out, Especially the venomous one. I need to mess with them if you ain't got to. Cool. Yeah, if you're a little older, you know that we came from a different era where Zoids and Gundams and all that things were a lot more popular than what they are today. I think they had a little bit more mass media appeal. Either way, all done. So this is another timber rattlesnake enclosure here. Probably come through here and dust this week at some point. Let's lock this one up. You guys get to see one snake so far. Let's see what this guy's looking like. Now look, he wants to come out. So as soon as I clean out his enclosure, he wants to come out and check out and see what's going on. Oh man, we got 31 people in here. Reptiles and Gundams, you got it. That's funny. String building, the Gundam, that's really popular and fun. My favorite is the OG camper. And totally streaming while making them would be sick. OG camper. I might have to look that one up. I don't know if I know that one. Shit, I might even get that because I actually got my first master grade one. It's inside. That's the one I was saying I didn't put together yet because I've been wanting to make a video with that one because that's a master grade kit and it's gonna be really awesome. You get to see that one, but I think it starts with an S. It's like a purple, like a maroon looking one. Gundam Sinaju or something like that. It's kind of purple looking one. Oh geez. Don't freak out on me, snake. All right, so we got another ball python for you here. This is my second snake that I believe I picked up because I had somebody want to give this one away because it was like a rescue for me, and I picked him up too. Pretty awesome. He's got a couple bite marks from some snakes and rats and stuff that got him a long time ago. He's healed up really good. Shed a whole lot, so he's got new scales and new everything. And he's been looking good. He was a little on the skinny side when he first got him, which he ain't super duper thick right now, but he definitely a whole lot not as but he was terrible when I first got him. I think I made a couple videos on getting these snakes back healthy. Anyway, I don't need to harp on it too much. Let's find somewhere to put this guy. We got a bucket. Everybody likes buckets from Harbor Freight. Just need to check your enclosure. All right. Dude, we got some pretty cool people in here this morning. You're like one of the first people I actually noticed something like that in the background and asked about it. Like, well, I really appreciate that. That made me happy this morning. Some of my hobbies, I feel like a nerd sometimes, which is fine. I mean, they ain't gonna stop me from doing what I want to do. For one, that's just one of my personality traits. I do what I want when I want to do it, regardless of how other people in society may look at it. Like for one, keeping venomous snakes. I've always liked rattlesnakes, and have been always intrigued by them all my life, even when I didn't even like snakes. So then, when I grew up, I ended up getting me starting a YouTube channel, teach people about reptiles and amphibians in general, and now I got rattlesnakes, water moccasins, copperheads, and Had a coral snake, but he passed away on me. That kind of made me sad. Had Carl for like almost a year and a half, 2 years, and a lot of people can't keep coral snakes in captivity because they don't do too well. And mine was doing great. Had them eaten, and had them on pinky mice at that, which is even more of a weirder thing. But unfortunately, he passed away due to complications unrelated to him not having food and hydration. He pinched himself in a corner between his water bowl, freaked out, and passed away. So if I ever find a chance to get, because the coral snakes is something you don't really come across too often in the pet trade. I've noticed. I haven't seen another one come up for sale but once, and I couldn't. And I got my first Eastern Diamondback instead of getting the coral snake, unfortunately. Which the Eastern Diamondback has been a pretty good snake, I would say. I've had him. That and who I'm referring to is Mr. Shaky over there. I got him around that time, and he's been a great snake. He has been a great snake. I might take what you said into consideration. I might do like a live stream putting Gundams and stuff together. I guess maybe like a top-down view or something like that would be kind of cool. Never really thought about live streaming that crap. Look at this. Rocking and rolling this morning. Alright, now let me spray this down real quick. I'm going to have to upgrade some of these guys, get them out of these little smaller enclosures, because I feel like they're getting a little too big to be in here. I've been upgrading everybody else. So, I really do plan on getting some more of these reptile habitats enclosures. I might buy like another 6 of those whenever income tax time comes around. Because, that was a good investment. And it'll help keep things a little bit more uniform in here. I just have to figure out where I want to put them at, though. That's the thing. I got to reorder the whole reptile house, which is coming up sooner than later, believe it or not. I just got to have time. Like, it's kind of hard enough just coming in here and keeping everything clean every single week, and then trying to have extra time to do stuff. Like, I'd really rather take time off of work, which is hard to do as is, considering we got a baby and everything else. But then I got my second YouTube channel. I started too, so that does take up a little bit more of my free time. If you guys want to know that, that's Viper Tools on YouTube. Should have a little snake with a screwdriver in his hand. Well, a snake wrapped around a screwdriver, I should say. So I started doing tool reviews over a lot of the different tools and things that I have here that I use on the channel. So that way I don't have to clutter it up on this channel here. All right. Another sip of some coffee. I think it's time to come out this jacket. So, I'll check some comments here in just a second. Get the jacket off. It's a little hot. All right. Oh man, we got 50 people in here. Heck yeah. Yeah, exactly. And there's a Discord server I go on called Gunpla Builders Association. Everyone's chill and post their kits and stuff. I recommend Mexican Black King Snake. Lives in a 75-gallon. Yeah. See, that's what I need, a little bit more bigger. I appreciate you guys commenting stuff like that. Heck yeah. I'm gonna have to check out that Gunpla Association. That'd be pretty cool. All right. Yeah. What's going on down here? Oh man, you got poop everywhere, friend. All right. So here we got my albino spider ball python. He's a little chilly. So we need to check out the warm spot over here. See why he's not over there in it. Yeah, I think so. So we'll have to work on his heat lamp, and that's another reason why you have to go through and check your enclosures every so often. So we got a heat lamp that's not working right now. But we'll worry about that a little later. Yeah, albino spider. I gotta feed him. Get this water bottle completely out of there. That's disgusting. Poop all on it. Let me spray some cleaner in here. We'll clean it, then rinse it. All right. Put that over there. right. Okay. So this guy was fresh water. Or my butt's in the camera. No, you guys not coming here to see my butt. All right. Because what I think we'll end up doing, we'll probably just go ahead and see about getting us a thermostat over here. I'll probably pull one out of my backups and then get them a new heating pad and put under there. I got some backups of those as well. All right, cool. So let's get him back in inside. And once again, this is the old albino spider ball python. This is probably one of the only albinos that I'm going to have in my collection. I just really want one. I really like the albino snakes. I'm just more of a natural occurring morph kind of person. Making that. Okay. All right, let's pick up some of this mess. Head on over to this side. All right, let me swap some stuff over. Hope there's some good content for you guys. I enjoy doing live streams and hanging out with everybody. And it seems like more people have been interested in the vertical live streaming than anything. I do make more money on the horizontal, regular streaming, landscape streaming. But it's all about the viewing experience. We got 45 people in here hanging out with us. Jameer Ben says, in our country, the veterinary office would report for terrarium size. Here, the terrarium would be the length of the reptile and half as deep as at least 70% as high. Of axolotl, 2 red-eared slider turtles, freshwater fish, Gulf Coast box turtle, and my snake. I mentioned I love them all. Heck yeah. I'm just glad you're a reptile person too. He says we're important for terrarium size. Well, ball pythons, they don't have to be. I mean, you can put them in a 40-gallon, and that'll be a good, decent size. I mean, you can put them in as large as enclosures you want to, but sometimes I like keeping these guys in small, kind of confined areas. Like even with the rattlesnakes, like they're baby rattlesnakes. I've had them in there since they were newborn, so they're not quite big enough and ready to come out of those enclosures, going something a little bit larger. But I'm probably gonna move them to like a 40-gallon. Get 2 new 40-gallon enclosures, put those guys in there, or maybe even put them in the big ones up top here. I don't know. We shall see. So now let's go over here. Don't mind my trash. I'll get the unsightly trash out the way. All right. So to keep it rolling and keep it going, next thing I need to do is I need my ladder. We gotta clean out these enclosures up top. Yeah, we got our snake feeding receptacle here. Clean this up real quick. Coolio. We'll just put this right here. Now I can get out. Oh, snake right here. Check him out, make sure he's doing okay. But she seems to be fine. So this, guys, is my Nelson's milk snake. This snake was also a rescue somebody was given to me that was shipped to them by accident from Sunset Reptiles, I'm pretty sure. They sent them their little albino red-eared slider turtle and this snake by mistake. So got a free snake off of that. But he's been growing and getting big too because I've been feeding him every single week. I'm really surprised how big he's getting. His reds are pretty awesome. Oh, I forgot. You know what? This is the second albino snake. I didn't even buy this one. That's why I forgot about him. I mean, he's technically albino because it's not the normal coloration. Normally he's black, yellow, and red. So this is the closest thing to a coral snake I got at the moment. But with the albino, the blacks are muted on this one. The yellows are not as prominent. But the reds are still there. Dude, you're getting pretty big. I haven't seen you in a little while. Now, we're just going to put him into our little holding receptacle that we just cleaned out. Lock him up. Lock him up. I don't know if you guys see. I don't know if you guys seen that little meme that's been floating around with that guy fishing. Trey Taylor, crew tractor. Stay. I ain't never heard nothing such as this. State property. He said, lock them up. I'm about to Man, pull off all my paper towels here. We can sit. Heavy ass water container up there. Which this is just an old ladder. It was given to me. It was passed down from my pappy. So you can't argue with free. It's a little rickety, but it works, and it does exactly what I need to do. Hold my little water container good enough so I can get up here to these top enclosures. That way I can spray these down. Oh, well, I guess I'll feed you today too, huh? See if we can find us a little mousy mouse for our snake friend here. While we're waiting, because then I'll clean out the other enclosures too. That one might do. Yeah, no baby Mises. Yeah. It's not looking like it. What do we? There we go. That's what we need. We need some pinkies. Might give them two. Now I can't show this part because this is what I got demonetized for on the old YouTube. We're gonna throw them in there with him. Then while we over here messing with the other rattlesnake, I'm gonna try to feed him. I need my grabbing tongs so I can get this water bowl out safely. And a cup of coffee sip. And I could probably check on you guys' comments. 60. We got 75 people in here. Ellie Williams, hey, what's going on? Says she's new. What animals do I have? I got a whole bunch of animals. He said he's got Gundams and reptiles. Heck yeah. But damn, I said both, and he really did have both. This one. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm answering all the questions in there. Guys that just came asking about that albino stuff. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, so we still good. We'll get out some of these bigger rattlesnakes here in a little while. Take a little smoke break while we're doing that. Starburst. All right. So, fresh water, mac on top. Him, he needs fresh water. All right, cool. I ain't think we're gonna have this many people watching. I appreciate every last one of y'all coming through, hanging out with your boy Josue early in the morning. Dude, it's like 6, probably 6:30. What time did it say on my phone here? See, it's 6:38. Which, I can't really stay all day on the live. We do gotta go feed a newborn. Well, he ain't really a newborn no more. He's about 8 months old. He's gonna be up here quite shortly. That's why I get up so early in the morning. So that way I can knock out a lot of this stuff before anybody even gets up. That'd be the main thing. The baby timber rattlesnake's getting big, as you can tell. And everybody needs a little hydration. Especially with venomous snakes, you want to make sure they stay hydrated and then they shed completely because you don't want to have to get hands on with them if you ain't got to, especially for something like that. Because that'll be the time you'll get bit. For sure. Alright, now let's find him some food. Because these little smaller snakes, they really got to eat almost weekly. Really 5 to 10 days. Alright. Now this one I do pre-kill the mice. I try to do that to a lot of the snakes. Just because, like I said, YouTube demonetized me for live feeding and showing you guys all the stuff that I do for that. So now we kind of do that, which is not a bad thing that they eat but I have to make sure that I pre-kill them and then immediately give them to them because they can tell if they're dead or not. Whenever I can give them to them, because rattlesnakes and venomous snakes, they're funny like that. A lot of them they won't eat unless they go through the whole motion of striking and venomating. And then following the chemical cues and henceforth. Cool. So now we are done with the ladder. Cool. Well, to get you guys back up rolling and going, I'll take out one of these little guys and show you. These guys are way more accessible. They're really not that bad. A little on the bitey side, but still a good snake all together. Let me see if you guys can check them out from this angle. All right, so this is the Copperhead Pit Viper. This is one of my snakes that I want. It's one of many venomous snakes that I have. These are the babies that were actually born at my house. And you guys don't remember that. There's a whole video on baby venomous snakes that were born from the animals in the top left enclosure up here. They're the male and female. Copperhead is one of those weird species wherever they can reproduce asexually. So they don't actually need to have a male present to reproduce. And the offspring will be clones of the mother. But they will have diminished reproduction numbers on top of that compared to what they would if they did the original way. So I'm pretty sure these are probably from ovoviviparous asexual reproduction. So, because they look exactly like their mom compared to what the dad looks like. And they have changed color over time. But they're, I mean, overall, not bad snakes. Now, let me get this little guy back in here. You see, he didn't even strike once the whole time. So, quite happy with him. Now, I wouldn't recommend to be going inside of your venomous snake enclosure while he's inside of it, but that's just because I've been taking care of these animals for quite some time. But I gotta know what I can get away with and what I can't get away with. So, usually in your venomous snake handling 101, you want to always make sure you take your animal out of the enclosure, safely lock them up, do what you have to do, and then put your stuff back inside. Like right now, with him being where he's at, I'm not even going to attempt to try to put this back in with my hands and get my tool, which is just some feeding tongs. It's too early. Making too much noise. Jesus Christ. There we go. Give me some good liquid hydration here. Everybody needs a little hydration. Booyah. Well, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enclosures down. And we got 1, 2. I ain't even warble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. Which these won't take too long. There ain't really a lot of poop and stuff in these other enclosures, so they just really need water, so this go a little bit faster. And that's the thing, you can't get it done if you ain't doing it. All right, friend. And our little albino snake is just now getting done. I don't know if you guys forgotten about him or not. Feed these little turds too, I guess. All right, clean water bowl. You notice, you see, I don't really take me a lot of time to get them cleaned out. It's just more time consuming than anything. All right. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Another one down. Another one down. Another one bites the dust. Dum, dum, dum. Another one. I don't know where that just came from. That's the ADHD stuff coming out out of nowhere randomly. But we got 54 people in here. He said, are there morphs or regular rattlesnakes? Talking about YouTube needs to go back to its Wild West roots. Oh, yeah. I'm hopefully I can get some morphs and stuff soon. That'd be something that's on the list of things to do for sure. But they get kind of expensive because I mean they're already expensive to even get them. Because if you don't know, with a lot of venomous snakes, you have to obviously pay shipping on them, and they don't ship venomous snakes like they would any other reptile. So, what's your rat poop up there? So, with your venomous snakes, not only do they have to overnight ship it to you, they also have to ship them through the airport. So you gotta go to the airport and we'll get them through Delta Cargo most times. That's really the only place that'll ship them. And it's about 150, almost $200 just for shipping. You go get a venomous snake. So if you see a snake online for like 150, $200, you might as well make that about 450. You're gonna have to be paying for them to get them because they gotta send them on the plane. So if I can find somebody to deliver them, like I've used a delivery service through where it is. I think it's Tim Goldman. I think that's what his name. that came through. He has a delivery service from Fauna Class. Well, my place that I get my reptiles and stuff from, and that's what he does. It makes me quite happy. But he does offer discounts on shipping and stuff like that for these animals if you use him religiously. But it's still 150, 175 to get them shipped at first, and then he drops it by like $10 every time you make a purchase or a delivery. Shit water. Pour out this whole fucking thing. Oh man, guys, the sun's came up finally. The sun has finally arisen. Been up since 4:30 this morning. All right. So we got 96 people in here. Appreciate every last one of you guys coming through, hanging out with us here. Host Ways Exotics. I like those Pac-Man frogs. Tyler Nolan probably will. He keeps Venomous and does sell them really good prices based in Florida. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. You can't. So for one, to go across state lines is illegal, and you will definitely get locked up if you do that. Because there's certain wildlife laws and things that you can't do. So there's a lot of things, besides just going down there. You give me, because you could go down there and go pick them up, but he has to verify like your driver's license, where you live at, where you're gonna be going to. Because if he sells you this snake and you don't have proper permits and things like that to keep these snakes, he's gonna get in trouble for selling them to you. And not only you gonna get in trouble, but yeah, he may lose his animal license and stuff because of it, these bad practices and things. So go across state lines with an animal is illegal, especially if it's like an illegal animal or something. You don't, because you can't go passing through certain states with animals, even though you may not be going there. You can't pass through them with those animals because they can't be there. So you got to think about all that stuff as well. It's a lot. So that's why everybody just prefers to do shipping to like local pickup. All right, so down here we got my boa constrictor. His name is Glock. I've had him for a long time too. I think he was like my third or fourth snake that I've gotten, and I still have him to this day. Which I feel like I need to make some videos on. I haven't made a good video with old Glock in a while. All right, well that's enough water for him. Okay, now we get to the good stuff. Piece de la resistance. We still got to do a sniper and a pit viper, but we'll save him to the end because we can do his anytime. Go a little big piggy with him. Because he's going to poop in his water bowl immediately anyway, even if I give him fresh water. So that ain't going to matter in the slightest. Which I've been trying to put him on a diet, believe it or not, because his big fat ass. Rest in peace, the TikTok guy. His big fat ass. Okay. Let's open up this little enclosure here. Because I'll put some snakes in there. Oops, sorry, I might hit you guys. Alright, so I'm going to open this up. I'm going to get out these bigger copperheads and I'm going to take me a sip of my coffee here. Ooh. Dude, we have been rocking and rolling this morning. Gotten almost all the enclosures cleaned out and good. We got 69 people in here, almost had 100. Well, Kikyo Koi Umi? That's a pretty cool name, though. I will say that, though. It's Kikyo. I don't know if you've seen like an old anime. It's called Inuyasha. She was one of the side characters in Inuyasha, Kikyo. But Kikyo Koi Umi. Heck yeah. Reptile Boy said hello. I got bit by a boa and nearly died from salmonella. Dang, that sucks. Mr. Bojangles up here talking about you got hots. Dude, you got to go back and watch some of the other parts of the video, man. Well, you would hear all this rattlesnakes in here. What are the two? Oh, hit you guys with the bow bow. Can you even see that up there? Oh, yes, you can. Uh-oh. All the lights is cutting off. Uh-oh. That ain't good. I mean, it's 7 o'clock. Y'all want to come out and show everybody what y'all doing in here? Y'all doing in here? Now, you want to call that a copperhead. Now, this is a copperhead. Now, that is what I call a copperhead, guys. Now, this is the big female one that I've had. I've been raising ever since I've gotten them here like 2 or 3 years ago. And they've gotten pretty big. She's gorgeous coloration, I think. I mean, you see the resemblance in between the babies and compared to this one, of course. Now, what's odd is, she's still got her little lime green tail. Which I don't know if they're ever going to get rid of that because these snakes are definitely not babies no more. So, definitely still got the lime green tail. Now, is it as prominent as it used to be? No. Cool state though. Anyway, get her back in here. I don't want to mess with them too much. I'm hopefully gonna have some babies here soon from them. Pour a little bit of water in there because these things leak. That's some of my hots, as you say. Which I always thought that was kind of a weird thing to call venomous snakes. I don't really just call them a venomous snake and then a hot snake. I mean, I get it. Believe me, I get it. I don't know. I just thought that was always weird in the hobby. They always call them hots. Okay. Yeah, I think this one's about to shed too, so it's a good thing I'm coming in here spraying this enclosure down for a while. Yeah, for sure. So you can have a good shed. All right, fresh water for y'all. Lock them up. This one has that one I can't even tell you about yet because I haven't even made a video on him yet. So probably hear what's in there. It's a rattlesnake, of course, but wipe his water bowl out real quick. I'm trying to hurry up so I can get to the big boys and girls for you. All right, down to the last roll of paper towel. 46 people still in here rocking and rolling with us. Dude, it's been an awesome live stream. I appreciate every last one of you guys coming through, hanging out with us, letting me talk about my snakes, answer any questions. Is that a rattle-headed copper mice? I'm dead. Sorry you got bit by that boa though, neck scroll. I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks. All right. Should I fill up your water bowl? Cool. I wonder where that lock was at. So I'll find it. It's got to be in there somewhere. Anyway, now we're going to show enough need snake tools. So y'all want to see some big rattlesnakes, I think this would be the time. So let's turn you guys a little more over here. These here lights. All right. Now these guys, I ain't messing around with. There we go. There you go, guys. That is the old timber rattlesnake. Now this is the biggest female that I have. Now this is probably like a 4 or 5 foot rattlesnake, and she's probably about 9 or 10 years old. So pretty full grown for a timber rattlesnake as far as what you're going to get out of it. She has a whole bunch of rattles on her, and she's a pretty awesome and laid back snake. A lot of my rattlesnakes are the ones that have been in captivity for a long time versus the some of the wild caught ones that we have. We may have to cut this a little short. I do got to go and feed the baby and take care of the baby. So maybe we can get these guys out and about. And here is my Eastern Diamondback. This is Mr. Shaky. He's my very first one that I've had. Had him since he was probably like 4 feet long. Now he's getting close to 5. He's a pretty big rattlesnake. Pretty heavy rattlesnake too. Come on, go in there. They do pretty good together. I was scared about putting them together, make sure they wouldn't like bite each other or fight or anything. But surprisingly, things been going pretty smooth. Calm down, Mr. Shaky. Jesus. Why does this feel warm? That's disgusting. You just fucking did this shit. Literally. I'm like, why is it warm? Yuck. Alright. That's pretty much all what I need to get out of there. This is just enough water to put this enclosure down in here. Give these turds some fresh water. Clean this out. And we can get them back in their enclosure. 44 people rocking and rolling with us, man. Still. Appreciate everybody for hanging out with us. For real, for real. Alright. We clean the water bowl. Because me personally, guys, before I make any content or do anything with the animals, I make sure that their health and their well-being comes first. Yep, the health and safety and well-being of the animal always comes first before me making content. So I won't usually record my videos till afternoon time after I've had a chance to get them all squared away. So go ahead and get them opened up. I need my secondary snake hook. It's over here. Back up just a little bit. There we go. Once again, guys, I'll show them off to you. It's Mr. Shaky, the Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake. Now, he is a type of morph of the Eastern Diamondback. He's a high yellow morph, which is, if you notice, that's why his rattles look a little, well, I don't know if that have anything to do with it, but his rattles doesn't look like your conventional rattlesnake rattles like all my other Easterns. They look way different. So I don't know if maybe he has a cross with some other stuff in him too, because his diamonds are definitely a little wonky on him. Really. I call you Samantha. Really, Samantha. Really, Samantha. All right, but yeah, this is the old timber rattlesnake here. Probably need to feed her again soon. Both of them, really. That way I can be putting on some good breathing weight. All right. Make sure we lock these up. Thank you. Well, I appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with us. And we're probably going to end it here because we got a lot more stuff to do. But we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. Thank you guys coming through, hanging out with us. See you on the next one.